Not everyone is cut out for Hollywood. Some celebrities have had their time in the spotlight and decided to call it quits to pursue a normal life. So you ask, what are they up to now? Here are 10 celebrities that quit Hollywood for regular jobs. Jack Gleeson is known for his character King Joffrey on Game of Thrones. He started acting when he was only 8 years old. He made appearances in the films Reign of Fire and Batman Begins. But in 2011, he hit the jackpot when he landed the part of Joffrey, the psychotic king, on Game of Thrones. Gleeson kept his role up until 2014 when, spoiler alert, his character was killed off during the famous purple wedding scene. Honestly, if you don't know about that by now, then you've been living under a rock. He decided to kill his acting career at the same time he was killed off on the show. According to Gleeson, he wasn't having fun anymore, stating that he just stopped enjoying it as much as he used to. In 2015, the Irish actor starred in a puppetry show called Bears in Space. It was his last attempt to renew his love for acting. Although it didn't seem to work. Bears in Space, dude? Really? Other than a few appearances at fan expos, we haven't heard from him since. Twins Dillon and Cole Sprouse earned their first major film role in the 1999 comedy Big Daddy, starring Adam Sandler. But from 2005 to 2011, they successfully stole the hearts of preteen audiences with The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. At the time, they were the highest paid Disney teenage actors, raking in over $40,000 per episode. They were indeed living the sweet life. The twins took advantage of their claim to fame by starting a franchise called the Sprouse Brothers brand. It included a clothing line, a book series, and magazine. But they didn't let their superstar status stop them from getting schooled. They both attended New York University from 2011 to 2015 and later enrolled into the Gallatin School of Individualized Study. Dillon focused on video game design, while Cole ventured into archaeology. The twins aren't short of surprises. Both were appointed as international ambassadors of the Koyamada Foundation in 2012. At some point, Dillon was working as a host in a New York City restaurant and commentating for some Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. In November of 2016, they did a holiday photo shoot for American Eagle Outfitters. Both have stated that they're still open to acting in the future. Rob Van Winkle, better known as Vanilla Ice, made his debut as a rapper with his hit 90s single, Ice Ice Baby. It was the first hip-hop single to top the Billboard charts. Between 1990 and 1993, Ice was at the height of his success. After his initial album To the Extreme was released, he debuted a second album in 1991, which received mostly negative reviews. But that didn't stop him from dating Madonna, appearing on TV shows and movies, performing in concerts worldwide, and serving as the spokesperson for Nike and Coca-Cola. In 1994, Ice took a break from the limelight, during which time he became preoccupied with extreme sports racing and heavy drug use. After a failed suicide attempt, Ice decided to turn his life around. For the most part, he ditched music altogether. Lately, he's been a part of a few celebrity reality TV shows. He also has a passion for carpentry, and now owns his own contracting company where he flips real estate investments. Karyn Parsons is best known for playing Hillary Banks, the spoiled rotten diva on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The show lasted for 6 seasons and had huge success. After the final episode, she went on to co-create, co-produce, co-write, and co-star on the Fox sitcom Lush Life. It was canceled after 4 episodes. She took on more roles in movies like Major Payne and The Ladies' Man. She has also appeared on TV shows including Melrose Place and The Job. But it seemed that her acting career started to dissipate around this time. She married her second husband in 2003, and they now have 2 children. Recently, she founded the Sweet Blackberry Foundation, a nonprofit organization dedicated to teaching kids about some of the unknown figures of Black history. In 1991, Jonathan Taylor Thomas was cast as Randy Taylor on the long-running series Home Improvement. He is also known for voicing young Simba in Disney's film The Lion King.
Hakuna Matata?
Yeah, it's our motto.
What's the motto?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
In 1998, he left Home Improvement to attend Harvard University. He was quoted as saying, "I'd been going non-stop since I was 8 years old. I wanted to go to school, to travel, and have a bit of a break." He didn't completely forego acting though. In 2004, he had a few guest roles on several television sitcoms. In 2013, his most recent guest appearance was on The Last Man Standing, reuniting with his previous Home Improvement co-star Tim Allen. Thomas has no regret about his decision to walk away from acting, stating, "I never took the fame too seriously. It was a great period in my life, but it doesn't define me." Peter Ostrom played Charlie Bucket in the 1971 classic film Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Ostrom was only 13 years old during that time. He was acting at a children's theater when he was discovered by talent agents. Once he was picked for the role, he was only given 10 days to prepare for filming in West Germany. After the success of the movie, Ostrom was offered a 3-film contract, which he rejected. In a 2016 interview, Ostrom said that he resented his role in the film, stating, "I always denied my involvement with Willy Wonka. I didn't really want to have anything to do with it." Later in life, Ostrom decided to pursue a degree in veterinary medicine and earned his doctorate from Cornell University. He is currently working at a veterinary clinic in New York. Can a celebrity become a United States Senator? Yes, they can. Al Franken is one of many examples of famous television personalities making the transition from the big screen to public office. He started his career as a writer and comedian on Saturday Night Live. Franken was very talented. He received multiple nominations and awards for his writing and producing on SNL. After leaving the show in 1995, Franken wrote and starred in an unsuccessful screenplay. He proceeded to write 4 books, which landed him a spot on the New York Times bestseller list. Most of his books focused on political satire. During this time, he started broadcasting his own politically based radio talk show. In 2007, he aired The Last Show and announced his candidacy for U.S. Senate. The very next year, he was elected as a U.S. Senator for Minnesota and was re-elected for his second term in 2014. Sean Connery is most known for his iconic role as James Bond. As a matter of fact, he was good at it. He played Bond 7 times. And even though the Bond films brought Connery extreme success, he was ready to try something new. He grew tired of the role altogether. He was even quoted as saying, "I am fed up with the whole Bond bit. I have always hated that damn James Bond. I'd like to kill him." Connery continued to act in films such as The Untouchable, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Finding Forrester, and The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. At one time, he was offered the role of Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings, which he declined. Not a smart move, Sean. Regardless, he still earned numerous awards for outstanding performances throughout his career. Connery announced his official retirement when he received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006. Other than a few voice acting jobs here and there, Connery has been enjoying his time away. He seldom makes appearances in public. Steven Seagal is well known for his heroic action-packed films, but he started his career as a martial arts instructor on the set of a Sean Connery movie. In 1987, he was able to star in his very first film, Above the Law. His other box office hits like Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, and Under Siege made him an official action hero. In 2001, Seagal started filming and producing multiple straight-to-DVD releases. Seagal surprised us all when he announced that he had been serving as a reserve deputy in Louisiana for almost 20 years. He acquired the position while training some of their deputies in martial arts combat. He eventually went on to star in his own TV reality series called Steven Seagal: Lawman. It centered around his daily duties as deputy. The show ended after 3 seasons. In 2011, Seagal decided to put his martial arts skills to further use by joining the Texas Border Patrol. In 2016, he was a guest in the World Nomad Games held in Kyrgyzstan. He also has plans to produce Steven Seagal-inspired blades and walking sticks. He even managed to become friends with Russian President Vladimir Putin, which helped him obtain Serbian citizenship. He is still producing and starring in his own films, but most go straight to DVD. Kevin Jonas is the oldest brother of the trio, the Jonas Brothers, an American pop rock band that formed in 2005. The group released 4 albums, all of which were met with critical and commercial success. During his time with the band, Kevin made a few guest appearances on TV shows like Hannah Montana, When I Was 17, Live with Kelly, and Celebrity Apprentice. When he married in 2009, he starred in his own television reality series called Married to Jonas. Once the Jonas Brothers ended and went their separate ways, Kevin decided to focus on family life and became an entrepreneur. He is currently the co-CEO of Blue Market, a marketing company. He also partnered with the CEO of We Hearted, a video sharing app. Utilizing his love for building houses, he founded his company, Jonas Werner Fine Custom Homes. He put his experience to good use and built his family's very first home. Good for him.